Hello, I'm Ann Vaccaro-Tice, the Assistant Superintendent for Business and Operations, and I'm joined today by the district's payroll office with Hakeem Brown and Maria Morala. And we want to talk to you today about the benefits of multiple accounts for direct deposit of your payroll check. I know in the past, the district had a policy of only allowing one bank account for the direct deposit of their payroll check. But that has changed over the past few years, where we do allow multiple accounts where you could have a checking account and a savings account and split up your paycheck in multiple ways consistently over the year into different direct deposit accounts. Hakeem and Maria, what are some of the benefits to having multiple direct deposit accounts?
So one great benefit that we can start off with is that you have immediate access to your funds on payday. I think everyone will reap that benefit a lot. Another thing is that when you're dealing with certain banks, they do charge you if you don't have direct deposits done on the monthly terms. So you can avoid those fees from the bank. This provides year-round savings. And as Ann was saying, you can split it up so that you can have your normal checking account. You can have your savings account. If you need one or two savings account, we can set that up for you. So that helps you set up your savings for the long term.
And just to take off from where Hakeem left off, but your check funds are received whether you are at work or not. So which is very convenient, especially if you're planning on taking a vacation or if you're unable to come into the office and pick up your checks, which some of the employees do. So your funds are readily available at the day of pay. And of course, it assists with personal finance management and tracking of finances. When you receive a manual check or a paper check, you normally would just deposit it in the bank, but it would just, on your bank statement, it would read as a regular deposit. Whereas a direct deposit, you would note on the bank statement that it's where it's actually coming from. So you know that it's your paycheck, it's from your employer. And it also provides greater security and confidentiality. With direct deposit statements, they can be emailed to your work email address, which does away with mailing the check stubs. So there are less people that are handling your confidential information or your banking information, or it can be mailed to you. But with the manual check, you have the post office, you have the mailman, you have our internal mail department handle all of that. So there's a greater risk of security. And last but not least, it reduces the carbon footprint. So with direct deposits, it's actually environmental friendly. We're using less paper and it helps the environment. So those are really key points of why you should enroll in direct deposit.
Wow, that's great information. So how does one enroll in setting up a multiple direct deposit accounts?
It's actually very simple. You just need to stop by the Education House and ask for the payroll office. We provide forms for the employee to complete on site and in person, which alleviates any risk of fraud. We just need a form of a valid ID.
So once we provide the form for you, which is the White Plains School District direct deposit form, you will then need to have a voided check. Or if you go online with your bank, they also do provide the direct deposit forms. That is just the bank one. We still would need that to attach it to the White Plains School District form. It takes 2 payrolls. Please know that if you are being paid, for example, September 15th, you will get a live check. September 30th, you will get a direct deposit, because it takes up to 2 payrolls for the bank to ensure that everything is correct, and it's a way of preventing funds from being misapplied.
And Akeem, in addition to that, if you already had one direct deposit account and then you set up a secondary deposit account to split how your money is allocated between your two bank accounts, you would just continue to receive it all in that one bank account for the two pay periods until the second bank account got set up and took place.
That is correct.
Questions about this and how to go about doing it, you can reach the payroll office through email at payroll@wpcsd.k12.ny.us. And please feel free to reach out. We do think that this is a huge benefit where you can, have a portion of your money going to your checking and a portion of your money going to your savings all year long consistently. And this way that certainly benefits you over the summer months that you've already, put aside money that you were saving all year long. Some friendly reminders. We encourage you all to please visit the payroll website on the district's webpage under offices. You'll see the payroll. Look at the payroll calendar. Look at the payroll calendar for submission of timepiece and time sheets. This way you can understand what pay period those items would be covered. Please, please, please use current timesheets. They must be marked 22-23. They must be completed fully and signed by an administrator. Any timesheets that are not complete will be returned and will not be processed. So that will delay you getting your pay. We appreciate the time that you've taken to listen to this public announcement. We hope that it is of benefit to you.